One of the most important bacteria in microbiology, that is Staph aureus. So the word Staph, who is Staph aureus? It's really simple. Staph word means grape-like, and aureus, the word aureus means golden color, right? So these are like golden grapes. So golden bunch of grapes, that is Staph aureus, right? And aureus is the golden color. Why we say them they are golden? Because they form golden colonies on the agar plate. Okay, how to identify them? Well, first of all, they are gram positive cocci. What does it mean? Gram positive means they show violet color, right? And what about cocci? Cocci is the shape. It means they are round shape, they are golden grapes, right? And they have a cell wall that is thick, which is made up of peptidoglycan. Okay, so they retain this purple color of H and E stain. Okay, what about catalase? Well, they are catalase positive. How to show them? How to know if it's a staph or it's a strep? Well, a staph is always catalase positive and strep is catalase negative. What is catalase? Catalase is an enzyme that breaks down hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. And why we need hydrogen peroxide? We need hydrogen peroxide to form bleach. Yes, we can form bleach to kill bacteria. Okay, so if a bacteria can make catalase that can break down hydrogen peroxide, it means it can break it. We won't be able to make bleach. So that's how it can stay in our body. So what does this bacteria makes? This bacteria, with the help of catalase, it makes water plus O2 bubbles from hydrogen peroxide. So Staph makes bubbles and strep makes no bubbles. So strep is catalase negative and staph is catalase positive. Okay. Another thing is coagulase positive. Well, coagulase is an enzyme that clots the plasma. Okay. So this bacteria clots the plasma. What is clotting? Clotting is conversion of soluble fibrinogen into insoluble fibrins. So this bacteria, this coagulase enzymes helps the staph to hide inside the clot, and this is how it fools the immune system. What about beta hemolytic? Well, there's something called beta hemolytic. It means hemolysis means breaking RBCs, that is red blood cells, on blood agar, right? So beta hemolytic, it means that it completely destroys the agar plate and it's very aggressive. Okay, so this Staph aureus can so other point is mannitol salt agar. What is mannitol? Mannitol is a sugar, right? So mannitol salt agar, it means it grows in high salt. If it can grow in high salt, it means it can grow on our skin. So our skin is salty too. So aureus can ferment mannitol sugar into, and it can turn the agar yellow. It can ferment the mannitol sugar. Okay. How it works, how it attacks? Virulence. So it has something called as protein A. So this protein A, it's present in the cell wall. And this protein A binds to the wrong side of antibody, the FC region. Okay. And this, for example, this antagonizes this FC region of the antibody, and it prevents something called as complement system. And it prevents immune system from marking it as a foreign body, and it hides itself from phagocytosis. So we know from this bacteria we know two ways. First, it hides itself from complement system by the help of protein A. Other system is catalase system. It has catalase enzyme which breaks down hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Other thing, it has something. It is a nose lover. It means it loves the nose. It loves to stay silently in the nose. So it is a source of infection from nose. Okay. The disease it causes. Well, the disease is first of all respiratory and system. It causes something called as pneumonia. Well, in pneumonia, it causes patchy infiltrates on X-ray, and usually it's post-viral bacterial pneumonia. Okay. Other thing it causes is endocarditis. How? It causes endocarditis via blood. How? Well, it's common in drug users because they keep injecting stuff inside their veins. So common in drug users, and it's a bloodbath for Staph aureus. It also causes septic arthritis. It's really one of the most common cause in adults for septic arthritis. It also causes osteomyelitis. Well, it causes bone infection. It's also one of the commonest cause in adults. So, septic arthritis and osteomyelitis, they are the most common cause of Staph aureus is the most common cause of septic arthritis and osteomyelitis. Other thing that it can cause is skin and soft tissue problems. What does it what does it causes? It causes number 1 abscess. It causes a red pus filled lesion. Okay. What other things? It causes something called as scalded skin syndrome. What is it? This scalded skin syndrome is caused by the toxin which is present inside the bacteria. Okay. So this toxin makes your skin peel and it makes your skin burn. Other thing it can cause is toxic shock syndrome, TSS. It is caused by the superantigen it has, and it causes MCH2, MCH second, and T cell binding. Okay, and it causes cytokine storm. Cytokine storm means a lot of pro-inflammatory cytokines. They are present in our body and they induce inflammation. So fever and rash, and it causes shock because toxic shock syndrome. Okay. Other thing it can cause is food poisoning. So remember, it causes mostly vomit more than diarrhea because it comes from old mayonnaise, old cream pastries, right? It's a rapid onset infection within 6 hours. It's the toxin, not the bacteria itself. Okay. Okay, what about resistance and treatment? Well, if this Staph aureus is methicillin resistant Staph aureus, it means that it is resistant to this drug called methicillin. Well, it is resistant to penicillin like drug because of altered penicillin binding protein, PBP, because PBP cell wall is made up of PBP, right? So if it is resistant because it changes this PBP, and PBP is cell wall of these bacteria is made up of this PBP and it alters this PBP. So what happens is that it gets resistant to penicillin. So if it's resistant to methicillin resistant Staph aureus, we should give vancomycin. Okay, and if it's not resistant to methicillin, that is methicillin sensitive Staph aureus, we can give nafcillin. Well, there's common thing called NAF for staph. So this was a quick overview of Staph aureus.